So now we're in the beginning of June of 2025 and we're back at it again at the M Car Collective, which is a BMW event. We're going to start off from here and then we're going to progress all the way until we basically end up at least about there so, and we're going to wait for the cars to leave and then that's the time that we're going to go as well. So coming in right now we got a BMW M3 F80 competition, but he does got the CS inspired hood for it, which is very nice, but it could be an actual F80 CS if I do. Okay, so it is a CS. Here we got my best bud, Leo's BMW M4 F82 competition. But this one is a very rare spec of it. This right now is currently for release going about 112,000. Judging by the spec alone and how special it really is, I'll tell you why. The paint, E46, it could be an M3 but it's actually a 3 Series. E30 convertible, E30 M3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 E30 M3s. We got a F80 M3 competition, appears to be in cat vomit yellow, appears to be a regular 2 Series, and then we got an M5 F10 and an M4 CS G82, which is quite nice. So right here at the front we got a BMW X3, but could be the X5 M competition, which is very good. BMW M6 Grand Coupe competition. I love these, which are underrated. And here we got is an Alpina 7 Series V12. So you wouldn't even expect, like, I was expecting like to be like a V8, but this is an Alpina V12. So 5.7 liter and a V12 engine, which is quite nice. E92 M3, a very lovely competition. E92 M3. 440i, I do believe, and we also got this M140i, which is tuned by Cirx. So just to let you know, this makes at least 1300 horsepower, and he's about to go right now. So let's hear it. Also here we got a good example of a F87 M2, which is quite nice. The gunship metal gray metallic, the gloss carbon. That 140i is so loud. But getting back to it, gloss carbon is a very good clean metallic example, but it could be the M performance package, judging by the way how it looks. Right, you can still hear it in the background. Very nice F80 M3 competition, very nice metallic blue. Another M5 F10 and it's very lovely metallic blue too, but could be navy blue. E46 M3 could be a CSL, judging by the seats, the carbon hood, and also the wheels, but it could be actual CSL. Oh, the plate says so itself, CSL. And another E46 M3 CSL, so both CSL E46s, quite nice. The E92 M3, but appears to be lady driven, judging by the plate it says girl TL, could be. F82 M4, quite nice. Another competition, carbon hood and everything. X6M competition, quite nice. In fact, I do rate these. And we also got this guy, which I basically did a shoot with a year ago, which is quite nice. And a very lovely. Here's the M4. He does got the M performance style wing on it. Alright. Very nice M2 F87 competition, which is quite good, nice. E46 M3, a base model E46 M3. F80 M3, but it appears to be a competition, judging by the way how it looks. It does got the carbon roof, which is questionable, but it does got these standard wheels, which appears to be satin bronze, like in a way, but huge saturation. And it's very lovely sand stout F10 F5, which is very nice. M5, I'm sorry. Also here next to the M5, we got the very nice black M240i. X3M competition, which is very nice. A blue M240i, which is also nice, and a 5 series, but this could be an actual E39 M5, which is also very nice on X3etc wheels and the 2 brake calipers, which is very nice. A clean example of an E46 M3 coupe, which is basically the ideal dream spec. Regular 2 series, could be a 235i, another 3 series, which I forgot what's it called, X5M competition, also very good. Another E46 3 series, but this one is the touring version, even though it's a 2-door, but it does got the swoop at the end, which appears to be like a touring. And it's very lovely 1 series, which appears to be a 2J swap, judging by the way how it looks. Even though it could be a 2JZ or it's just a regular BMW 6-cylinder, but it does got a big massive turbo, and how the fact the person is using a literal camshaft. This E92 M3 basically impresses me. It's a regular one, but not even regular, because it got the ESS supercharger, full centrifugal supercharger itself by ESF, compressor and everything, the S65 with the lovely 4-liter V8. An example of a base model G87 M2. It's basically all standard. It got the smaller wheels, it's actually all satin chrome, gloss black paint. It's basically a regular base model. F83? Nope. F82 M4 competition, quite nice. Another 2 series convertible. And we got this CSL from a meet ago, which is a full ESS supercharger, which is very nice. He told me that it's making about 500 horsepower by this ESS supercharger alone. E46 M3 convertible, which is quite nice, and regular 3 series to an Alpina, which is quite nice. Very nice X5M competition, but no, X3M competition. I always get these confused. E36 M3, another M2, and we've already got this lovely shark blue G81 M3 Touring that we're about to see before G81 M3 Touring. Like this blue suits it very well. And we also got this very lovely blue M2 G87, but it appears it does got the M Performance package, judging by the way how the front looks and stuff, but could be an actual M Performance. E46 M3, E39 M5, regular Z4 335i, another E92 M3, but this one's a full convertible, but appears to be, if it's not, actual carbon fiber, but it could be wrapped at the same time. Another clean example for a G81 M3 Touring. This one I particularly know personally, and we got this very lovely G80 M3 competition. It appears to be got the whole Crabble design carbon aero by CT Carbons and stuff. A very nice E92 M3 competition. It's very lovely frozen metallic silver, which is quite good. And another clean example to my ideal dream M5, the M5 F90 LCI competition with these updated LED headlights, which basically looks a lot more perfect to the originals. Talk about a literal yacht on the road. So this particular 7 series is an actual Alpina, but I forgot what it actually called by Alpina, but I was able to put the full description here to let you know. We got a M135i. This is the newer version to the 140i's. These ones particularly don't come with the B58s, but these come with the B48s, which is the 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo hybrid. We got another one, M240i, which is quite nice, and another M240i. Well, although it's a little meat so far, because there are some cars that are now beginning to go. Some cars are now beginning to come in, like that 335i that just came in. Well, this M4 is going, so good luck to them. So I'm walking to the front right now to catch the cars leaving, but we basically got this X3 competition going. First contestant. Yeah. I stand corrected. Good line. It appears that we have a latecomer, and I actually know this person very well. Over here we got the F10s, and then we got the only F90 here. The F80CS is on the move. Take cares.